All right, boo-boo, I see you up there. And I know you're getting very close to the shipment that I received. And I'm trying to decide if I should face my demons and open up the packages. Oh no, I'm guilty. Guilty as charged. I'm guilty of spending too much money on jewelry supplies. I admit it. But is that going to stop me from opening them up? No. Actually, it's the opposite. I cannot wait to open them up, and guess what? I am going to open them up with you guys. Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I hope everybody's doing okay. I will admit, I do feel guilty. I spend hours and hours doing online shopping, and sometimes I go overboard and I buy way too much, and then I end up with a whole bunch of beads. I either keep them in my storage behind me, or I put them to good use right away if I can. But that's what I tell myself, you know. I tell myself, okay, eventually I'll use these beads. Either I'll make a present for somebody, or I'll put it on my Etsy store in the future sometime. I will definitely use them. That's what I tell myself, and that's how I get through it, because I'm addicted to shopping. It's like my escape, you know. It makes me feel good, and I just love browsing the internet, and I love doing online shopping. Anyway, guys, I was going to open the envelopes, and then I thought, you know what, sometimes I enjoy watching people open up packages, so I thought I would put them aside, and it's about maybe 2 days worth of shipments. And I thought, you know what, let me open them up with my viewers, and that way we can both be surprised and delighted, hopefully. So anyway, guys, let me turn the camera around and we'll get started. Okay, here's the first package. I have no idea what I ordered, you guys, okay? I have no idea. I just know that this is from Amazon. I've already opened it. Let me pull it out. Oh, yes, I love these. These are bead caps, and they come in various sizes, and they're in like an antique gold finish. And I use these all the time for all kinds of things. Let me just dump them out so you can see. And I have these, actually the same collection I have in an antique silver. But as you can see, there are all kinds of sizes here and all kinds of designs. Real pretty antique gold. And I'm definitely going to use these. Let me bring them up close so you can see. Right on Amazon, guys. That's where you get these. And it's a really good deal. As you can see, there are all kinds of shapes and sizes. Some of them are as small as 4 millimeters, and some of them are as large as maybe 12 millimeters or bigger, like this one right here. That's pretty big. So yeah, it's a nice assortment of sizes and different designs. Now this whole bag, I'm not sure how many are in there. The description says there's between 250 and 350 pieces, which doesn't make any sense to me because that's a huge difference. You know, it's a 100-piece difference. But in any case, I paid only $8.99 for this whole bag, okay? So that's pretty good. That's a pretty good deal, because bead caps are pretty pricey if you go looking for them elsewhere. So if you want a good deal, go on Amazon and just put in bead caps in whatever finish you want, and you should be able to find them. These are ballet style, so if you put in ballet style bead caps, they should pop right up, and there are different vendors that sell the same product. All right, let me open up the next package. Now I am really excited about this one. This is from Artbeads. All right, let me see what I ordered from Artbeads. I'm always ordering from them. I really love their products. Okay, it looks like I got some wire, some 22 gauge wire, 18 gauge wire in a gold tone, and this is this is the designer wire by Artbeads. So this is their brand. This one has 24 feet. This is a 22 gauge one, and the 18 gauge one has 14 feet, and it says non-tarnish. That's what I like about these. And what else did I get? Okay, let's see. This is an antique pewter reversible floral crescent. Let me see. I think I saw a design of theirs, which was like a necklace design that had these different elements in it. I think that's why I purchased these, because I was thinking about making that same design. Let's see what else. Okay, so these are the antique pewter reversible floral crescents, and there are 3 in this package, and this one is the antique pewter reversible jardine triangle. So these are just different elements, I think, that I saw on one of their designs that they, you know, inspiration designs that they list. And you know what, in looking at this, it doesn't look like antique silver to me. It looks more like gunmetal. It's pretty dark, but that's okay. I can still work with it. I don't mind that color at all. I think it's pretty. So that's that one. There are 4 pieces here. Okay. And what else? Okay, so this is the antique silver reversible small floral, and it's cut off, so I can't see what else it says, but it's kind of similar to what I showed you a second ago. It's just a little bit bigger, and there's the hole, so this would make a really great charm or pendant. And then I also got some gold-plated 20 gauge head pins, 2 inches. I have no idea why I got these, because I like to get mine from Panda Haul, but I'm sure there was a reason. I just can't remember right now why. Maybe they were on sale. Maybe that's why I grabbed them. I don't know. Anyways, oh, and this is a little gift that they gave me. Let me open it up. They always give a gift, which is really nice. I think it is. Yeah, it's a gift. It's Swarovski too. So let's see what it looks like. There it is. Isn't it pretty? It's beautiful. It has 2 holes. So I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with this, but it has 2 large jump rings, and the crystal has 2 holes. So I'll have to figure it out. I'm sure I can come up with something. Maybe it can be like a focal point on a bracelet or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out, but it is pretty. I love that green. It looks like I got myself some curb chain, antique silver finish. Okay. I think that's part of that necklace design, and I also got the leather that goes with it, because the necklace has leather in it. And of course, along with this leather, which is what this one's, I think it's pretty thick. It's about 2 millimeters, so it's a pretty thick piece, as you can see. But I love that brownish color. It's like a metallic brown. But along with that, I got this bag of Tiracast antique pewter Jardin, I think that's how you pronounce it, J-R-D-I-N, crimp and beads. Now these are pretty big, and even though it says crimp, whenever I've worked with these, I always feel weird about crimping them, and so I end up just putting some glue in there, because I feel like if I crimp them, I may damage them. But I don't know. I'll see if I can be brave enough this time to squish them, squish them down, but more than likely I'll just put glue in them. And of course I always include some kind of a coupon, so this is 5% off the next purchase, and it says to use before the end of July. Alright, so I ended up paying about $26 for this whole thing that you see here, which isn't bad, and I normally don't go on to websites like Artbeads unless they have sales. So considering that it includes the wire and the head pins, it's not a bad deal. Okay, let's take a look at the next shipment. Next is a shipment from Beadaholic. I love Beadaholic. Let's have a look. Not a very big envelope. More head pins. Okay, I don't know what came over me, but maybe it's because of the gauge. Maybe that's why I got these, because what I've noticed is the Panda Haul head pins sometimes can be a little bit thick for certain beads. So that's probably why I purchased these gold ones, because I didn't have gold ones that were thin enough to fit through some beads. But anyway, that's what I'm telling myself. So anyway, I buy Beadaholic through Amazon, and for this bag of 50 head pins in a gold tone finish, and they are brass. This bag cost me $2.60, so that's not too bad. And here's another Amazon envelope, and it's a big envelope, but it's very lightweight, so I don't think there's a whole lot in here. Let me open it up. Okay. Oh yes, Freshwater Pearls. I love these. Oh my gosh, these are beautiful. And you're getting a sneak peek of a necklace that I'm going to be making with you guys. And I cannot wait. These are absolutely gorgeous. It's like a very pale lilac-y color. And they're just absolutely beautiful. Let me pull them out of the bag so we can take a better look. Look at these. I love these. They're gorgeous. And it's a pretty big strand too. It's about 15 inches and there are approximately 60 pearls. Each one is about 6 to 7 millimeters, and they are semi round. So they have a side that's a little bit flat and another side that's more domed. So anyway guys, I'm looking forward to making that tutorial with you guys, and I cannot wait, but I need to wait a little bit because I'm waiting for some additional beads that I ordered. So anyway guys, there you go, $6.99 for the strand, right on Amazon. Good deal. Bead Box bargains. I always leave the best till last. Okay, let me go ahead and open up this package. Now I subscribe to the Bargain Bead Box, and if you're a subscriber, as you know, you get a coupon for 30% off their sister site, which is the Bead Box Bargains. It's very easy to get it confused, but the subscription is Bargain Bead Box. The site is Bead Box Bargains. So 30% off is a pretty good deal, guys, and I always check. I check that site pretty much on a daily basis because they always put new inventory on there and it sells pretty quickly. So I go on there and I check it pretty much every day. So here's what I got. This whole thing cost me $20. Let's go through each bag. So the first item is a 15-inch strand of 6x4 crystal rondelles. Just very basic. There's no AB finish on them, and I got 2 strands because I love using crystal beads, just because they make great accents on any piece, and because they're clear, they're neutral, and so they go with pretty much anything. So I got 2 of these strands. These are pretty long. Okay. I also got the same size bead in a teal color. Real pretty. Now this one has a gorgeous finish on it. Can you guys see that? Oh my gosh, this one sparkles so much. It's almost like they put a double layer of AB on there. Very beautiful. Well, I guess I was wrong. This is the teal and this is blue zircon. That's the name of the color. At first I thought it was the teal, but it's the blue zircon. Very pretty. And this is the teal. So this is a little bit more greenish. The lighting isn't that great, but I'm hoping you can see the difference. Let me hold them up close so you can see. The upper one is the blue zircon, the lower one is the teal. I love those 2 colors. They're beautiful. And then I also got 2 strands of the AB clear rondelles. By 4 millimeters. Just gorgeous. So much sparkle. I love it. And I got the same strand in a slate color, and this is pretty dark. It's a very dark slate color. And again, it's a nice long strand, 15 inches. And by the way, each one of these cost me $1.29. And that's before the discount. So that's a pretty good deal. And I also got a strand in the Topaz Citrine AB. And I just love this one. Oh my gosh, this one is so beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. I can see this blue zircon with this beautiful amber or topaz citrine. These would look gorgeous together. Now you may recognize these from the May box, the Sea Breeze box that we received. These are the bead caps that came in that box, and they had them on the site. 30 pieces, a bag of 30 pieces for about 99 cents each bag. So I got myself 2 bags because I really like these. These are so pretty. They're kind of simple, but because they're simple, they're versatile. You can use them in a lot of different designs. So I got myself 2 bags, so that's a total of 60 bead caps. Each bag was about $1. And I also got myself 2 bags of these beautiful faceted barrel spacer beads. And these were in the May subscription as well. You probably recognize these. I thought they were gorgeous, and they make a great accent on any necklace or bracelet. Very sparkly. And I'm not sure how many are in each bag, but it's about 10 grams. They're small, they're about 3.5 millimeters. And each bag was $1.29, so it's a pretty good deal. Now I don't know what I'm going to do with these. These are very, very cute elephant beads. When I saw these on this site, I had to have them because they were so adorable. I mean, look at these. They're so cute. They're about 13 by 9 millimeters, and there's the hole running through the elephant. It's so cute. Oh my gosh. I don't know what I'm going to do with these. I'll probably put them into some kind of a bracelet. But when I saw these, I had to have them. There were about 10 in each bag, and each bag was about $1.09, and I got myself 2 bags. Very cute. And Bead Box Bargains always gives you a little gift, a little thank you gift. And this looks like a gemstone of some sort. I'm not sure what kind of gemstone, but let me take them out and we'll have a look. I don't know. What do you think, guys? Do you think it's jasper? It looks like it might be jasper. I could be wrong, but I see different colors. I see some earth tones. I see green. I see brown. I see tan, cream. I don't know what kind of a stone this is, but they're a little bit on the irregular side, which is fine. It's okay because, you know, sometimes gemstones do come in irregular shapes, but I'm sure I can find something to do with these. It's just a nice gesture that they put in, a nice gift with every purchase. Alright everybody, that was my bead haul. I hope you enjoyed watching me open it up. I know I always have a good time watching other people open up their shipments. It's always very exciting to me, and it's always interesting to see, you know, what kind of deals are out there. And as you saw, I do a lot of shopping on Amazon. You can get some pretty good deals there, and pretty much you can find pretty much anything you need right on Amazon. But Bead Box Bargains is definitely the site to visit because they definitely have awesome deals. All right guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.